Mr. Patil, you were the one who was fighting that brave fight. You had constantly been not only urging the seer himself to cooperate, but you were pushing for a POCSO Act. You were pushing for this specific case, and remember, about an influential individual of the community. 6 days on, that arrest has come. What is your first thought? Is it relief, or is it that the fight has just started?
No, I cannot say it's a relief. It's
Yes.
just a fight has just started. And since being a very, very influential as well as the money holder, he can get away with the loss. But the act of POSCO is such a very, very, very stringent rules are there, and the sections are there. It's very difficult for CA to come out of this. But only thing is that when we noticed that yesterday the magistrate has taken 6 hours to question the girls. I don't know whether you are aware of that or not.
Yes.
She has taken 6 hours and she was very cordial, I was told, with the girls. And everything they have witnessed, and they have taken very, very, very detailed report from the girls. It shows that, I was even told that the girls, what they had given in front of that Mysore lady, the same evidence they had given once again.
Okay.
To the police as well as magistrate. It is very, very difficult for CA to come out of this. I am really thanking you people, you all Indian media, because after so many days, any CA after that Asaram Bapu, that what is that? Sorry, sometimes my words are stuck. That Haryana man has been booked. They are also, I was told, very, very powerful, and they can control the government and all that. But I should appreciate Karnataka police that they have done a good job, and they have brought somebody into Bukam.
And now it's pertinent that the investigation, the questioning, all of that goes on track. And remember, it's very brave of these children, the girls who have stood by their views as well. I'm joined by Priyank Kharge as well. He's a Congress member of Legislative Assembly in Karnataka. Priyank Kharge, India Today has been tracking this story, asking why is the seer not being taken into arrest. He is finally now in custody. But a lot of questions are being raised as well about why the delay.
Well, I have from last couple of days, I myself have been saying that
yes,
there is a procedure for POSCO, there is the law of the land. Why is it different for different people? This should have, I mean, the delay reflects very poorly on the government, on how far the investigation is going on. The government was, looks like it was keen to protect its own image rather than give out justice to anybody.
What do you think should be the next step now? Do you think, apart from, of course, the investigation that will continue, this needs to set an example as well of law and order, that with serious allegations like this, specifically concerning children, it does not matter how influential an individual may be?
No, absolutely. I mean, it does not matter who you are, what position you hold in the society or in the government. The law is same for all. Everybody has to follow the constitution. Everybody has to follow the law of the land. But I was just hoping that the government had done this, had followed the procedures and had followed the law of the land more quickly, so that there was no element of doubt with respect to the Department of Home or from the government.
But Mr. Priyank Kharge, I do have a question here, because right now you're saying, yes, you have been raising, you individually may have been raising a point, but the fact is, whether it was the Bharatiya Janata Party ruling in Karnataka or even the Congress Party, because he was such an influential seer, even the Congress did not exactly come out and demand his arrest. Congress was actually on the defensive as a political party, as an opposition or not. It did not exactly come forth demanding the arrest, and now you're saying that I have also been speaking for him. In fact, even D.K. Shiv Kumar took some very soft words with regard to the seer right now who we're talking about.
From day one, I would beg to differ from you. Whether it's the CLP leader, Mr. Siddaramaiah or Mr. D.K. Shiv Kumar, they have been saying that justice should be delivered at any cost. And they have been saying that the government needs to investigate things faster so that there is no ambiguity of law anywhere. And more importantly, more than asking the opposition, how come none of the people in the cabinet ever spoke up? Why hasn't anybody from the cabinet, whether it's from their own communities or from other communities within the cabinet, have been speaking up?
Absolutely, sir.